So, given that yesterday's video was about a letter from past me to future me, I thought today that I would make a video that is a video, I guess, to future me. Because it was really cool to reflect on everything that I was thinking about at that time with the view of the future. So, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a little update on where we are now so that, again, in the future, I can look back at this and this is essentially my letter to the future of what we're expecting and hoping for. So, first of all, let's talk numbers. Now, I've actually just had a look at the revenue that we've done since September 2024. Yep, we're in 2025 now. And since then, we have taken £354,000, which is more than I actually thought without having looked at it, which is pretty cool. So, averaging about £35,000 a month. Now, looking back, we were definitely hoping to be way, way ahead of this at this point in time. But it is what it is, and I think it's still a really cool achievement that we've done that in our first year of hiring a team essentially for this business. So, talking of a team, let's recap where we are with that right now as of today, June, what are we? 17th. So, team wise, we have 7 full-time tutors, we have 5 full-time salespeople, and we have 2 people working on the admin side who just do a couple of hours a week to help with things like customer service emails and things like that. So 14 people plus myself and Christian, which is pretty cool. I think now, although like revenue wise, we hope to be further, I think I would be pleased a year ago to hear that we are at a team size of 14. So that's pretty cool. And I certainly can't complain at that. Now, in terms of revenue, last month we hit about 34,000. So very on average of where we have been the whole year. This month already, we're close to hitting 30k and we're halfway through the month. So I'm quite excited to see where we end up this month, kind of pushing maybe onto the 40k mark. Who knows? But plans for the rest of the year, I would love to see us hit a 100k month by the end of 2025. I think it's super possible as long as we're dialing in the sales team and kind of dialing in the whole sales processes across the way. I'd love to see our tutors team. Oh, hey kitty, what a cutie! Hi. I'd love to see our tutoring team grow to more than 10 tutors, but what I actually would love to do, rather than scale the sales team that we have, I want to then look at scaling the business within that sales team, if that makes sense. So looking at how can we optimize the revenue that we are collecting for the same size team as opposed to just scaling the team bigger. And yes, of course, once we've got a really robust system, we will just copy and paste it. But I think it makes sense to me once we kind of have the system working nicely to then optimize it even further so that when we do scale it, we're scaling something that works really, really well, as opposed to something that's kind of okay, but could break at any moment, essentially. So that's where we are right now. It's really hard to say what I think the business would look like in a year's time. I know so many people will have like a year plan, a 5-year plan. Right now, I'm just not that kind of person. And maybe that's a bad thing for business. I don't know. But for me, that's just how it goes. I would just say the main focus right now is getting the sales team functioning so that it really just works like clockwork. It's easy for everybody and that sales are consistently coming in so that we can have a really robust system. I keep saying this, but it's true, that works and we can scale the tutors off of the back of that. So I guess that's the future or past update for future me. And it'll be interesting to kind of look back at this in a year's time and see where we are.